Welcome to Bike Review Pro, the home for true motorcycle enthusiasts who live for performance, design, and adventure. In today's episode, we're taking a deep look at one of Honda's most exciting upcoming motorcycles, the 2026 Honda Africa Twin 650. Honda's Africa Twin family has been an icon in the world of adventure touring for decades, known for reliability, endurance, and that unmistakable balance between on-road comfort and off-road capability. With the 650, Honda plans to open up that same world of adventure to a new generation of riders, those who want big bike attitude without the heavyweight intimidation. The idea behind the Africa Twin 650, for years, riders have been asking for a middleweight Africa Twin, something smaller, lighter, and more affordable than the 1100, but still built to conquer trails, highways, and everything in between. The Africa Twin 650 is Honda's answer to that demand. This bike is built to take the essence of the 1100, distill it down, and make it accessible to riders who value agility over brute power. It's an adventure machine designed not just for professionals, but for real-world riders who want to explore both asphalt and dirt with confidence. Engine and powertrain. At the core of the Africa Twin 650 lies a 649cc parallel twin liquid-cooled engine, derived from Honda's proven engine architecture but tuned specifically for adventure use. It produces around 70 horsepower and 48 lb-ft of torque, which is more than enough to power through mountain trails or cruise comfortably on the highway. Honda engineers have optimized the power curve for mid-range torque, giving it strong pull at low and mid RPMs, perfect for off-road climbing or overtaking traffic without constant gear shifting. The 6-speed manual transmission feels slick and precise, while the optional dual-clutch transmission, DCT, will make life easier for riders who prefer a clutch-free experience. In true Honda fashion, the fuel injection and throttle response are buttery smooth. It's the kind of engine that feels dependable, predictable, and responsive, a key trait for long-distance riders who rely on consistency more than raw aggression. Chassis and suspension. The Africa Twin 650 uses a new semi-double cradle steel frame, optimized for both stiffness and flexibility. It's lighter than the 1100's frame, yet retains the durability needed for demanding terrain. Honda also re-engineered the subframe to be easily removable, a nod to those who plan to adventure far from home and may need to service or modify their bikes. Suspension-wise, Honda didn't cut corners. Up front, the bike gets Showa 43 Meteor or USD long travel forks offering nearly 8 inches of travel, while the rear sports a Showa Pro Link monoshock with preload and rebound adjustment. This setup delivers comfort on the road and control on trails. Ground clearance sits around 8.6 inches, and with a seat height of roughly 32 inches, it's tall enough for adventure riding but still approachable for average height riders. Design and styling visually. The Africa Twin 650 looks every bit the younger sibling of the 1100. Muscular, functional, and ready to explore. The front end features a dual LED headlight setup, sharp body lines, and a slimmer fuel tank designed for better knee grip and mobility. The bike looks compact but aggressive, carrying that rally-inspired DNA we've come to love. The tank holds around 5 gallons, 18.8 liters, giving it a realistic range of over 250 miles, ideal for long-distance touring. The ergonomics are pure adventure. Upright riding position, wide handlebars, and a comfortable split seat designed for all-day rides. Riders can easily transition between sitting and standing positions, especially when navigating off-road sections. Technology and features. The 2026 Africa Twin 650 comes loaded with technology that enhances both safety and performance. The 5-inch full-color TFT display is crisp and easily readable in sunlight, with smartphone connectivity via Honda's RideSync app. You can control navigation, calls, and music straight from the bars. There are 4 riding modes: Tour, Urban, Gravel, and User, allowing riders to tailor throttle response, traction control, and ABS intervention to suit the terrain. Speaking of safety, cornering ABS, traction control, and wheelie control all come standard and can be adjusted or disabled depending on your preference. Honda has also integrated a slipper assist clutch for smoother downshifts, cruise control for long highway runs, and optional heated grips for cold weather touring. There's even a USB-C charging port because in 2026, no adventure is complete without keeping your gadgets alive. Performance and ride. Feel on the road. Early test riders report that the Africa Twin 650 feels incredibly balanced, planted at high speeds but nimble in the corners. The steering geometry and suspension tuning make it feel lighter than it looks. On dirt, the 650 impresses with its ability to maintain traction and stability, especially when standing on the pegs and letting the suspension do the work. The braking system, with dual 310mm front discs and a 256mm rear disc, provides confident stopping power, aided by Honda's excellent ABS calibration. Tires are dual-purpose 19-inch front and 17-inch rear setups, ideal for mixed terrain riding. Whether you're carving twisty mountain roads or tackling gravel paths, this bike adapts effortlessly. Comfort and touring capability. Honda designed this bike with real-world adventure in mind. The windscreen is adjustable for better wind protection, while the seat cushioning has been upgraded with high-density foam for long-distance comfort. Passenger comfort hasn't been ignored either. Grab handles and rear seat space are generous, with optional accessories like aluminum panniers, a center stand, engine guards, and auxiliary lights. The Africa Twin 650 can easily transform into a long-distance touring machine. Expected to carry around 470 pounds wet, making it significantly lighter than the 1100, but still stable enough for highway cruising with luggage. Price and availability. The 2026 Honda Africa Twin 650 is expected to hit dealerships in mid-2026, with a starting price around $9,999 USD for the base model. The DCT version will likely push closer to $10,199, while the Touring Edition with luggage and accessories may reach $12,000, $12,500. This puts it in direct competition with the Yamaha Tenere 700, KTM 790 Adventure, and Suzuki V-Strom 650. Given Honda's build quality, reliability, and dealership network, it's positioned to become one of the most practical adventure bikes in the mid-weight segment. The 2026 Honda Africa Twin 650 is shaping up to be a game-changer in the adventure market. It captures the essence of the Africa Twin spirit: ruggedness, versatility, and reliability, but in a smaller, more approachable form. For riders who've always admired the Africa Twin but wanted something lighter, cheaper, and easier to manage, this bike is the perfect middle ground. With modern electronics, refined suspension, and Honda's trusted engineering, the Africa Twin 650 could easily become one of the most popular mid-size ADV bikes of the decade. Whether you're a new rider dreaming of distant horizons or a veteran seeking a lighter adventure partner, the Africa Twin 650 might just be the one bike that does it all. Thanks for tuning in to Bike Review Pro. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and stay updated with all our in-depth motorcycle reviews and comparisons. Until next time, keep your wheels spinning and your adventures endless.